Okay, thanks for coming by, Dr. J.W. Morrison, theologist. Let's see what's going on in the world of women.
So let me ask you something. Did I pass your pupil test?
No.
How did I not pass your pupil test? I can't sit in the front seat?
No, come on. Sit in the back. Come on.
On February 24th, 2024, an officer observed a vehicle being driven recklessly on the road, failing to maintain proper lanes. Concerned about the safety of other drivers and pedestrians, the officer decided to pull the vehicle over and initiated a traffic stop.
Good seat.
No, you don't have to. Give me the fucking. I'm not inebriated, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
I'm not inebriated.
So, are you going to perform the test?
Sure.
Perfect. All right.
Upon stopping the vehicle, the officer approached it to investigate and determine the cause of the erratic driving. The driver of the vehicle was a female, and the officer began the interaction by requesting her identification and driver's license, as is standard procedure during traffic stops.
And let me just say, you'll find a lot of these females will lie when faced with accountability and responsibility.
Weaving all over the road quite a bit. Any reason
I
for
thought I
that?
had my blinker on.
You what?
I thought I had my blinker.
Well, no, I mean, you were drifting over the line, and you drift back into your lane. You did that a few times. You got your license and a copy of insurance with you?
Yes.
All right.
So you can see the evasion to the question.
By the requested documents, displaying an uncooperative attitude. The officer then asked her to step out of the vehicle to further assess the situation and continue the investigation. After some hesitation, the female eventually complied and exited the vehicle, standing on the roadside as instructed.
Okay, where are you coming from?
I'm coming from Kenwood.
Oh, like down by the town center area?
Yes.
All right. Can you grab a coat? Can you meet me out back real quick?
Yes.
All right. I mean, you don't have to grab a coat, but it's a little chilly if you'd like to. All right.
I'm going to pull over a little bit more.
You're good right here. You're good right here.
Once on the road, the officer attempted to gather more information and assess the driver's state of mind and sobriety. Despite the officer's professional demeanor, the female displayed a dismissive and entitled attitude. She expressed that she believed her wealth and status exempted her from adhering to the law, showing no respect for the authority of the officer or the seriousness of the situation.
Do you have any weapons in the vehicle?
No.
Okay, perfect.
No weapons.
All right, no problem. Hey,
The officer, undeterred by her attitude, informed the female that further steps were necessary to determine whether she was under the influence of alcohol or any other substances. Although the female insisted she was not intoxicated, the officer explained that a field sobriety test would need to be conducted to verify her claim. The female reluctantly agreed to undergo the tests, likely convinced that her assertion of sobriety would be proven correct.
so how many drinks have you had tonight?
I don't have any drinks.
You had nothing? Okay, because the way you were driving and what I was saying, I just want to make sure everything's good before I send you on your way.
No, everything's good.
Okay, perfect. Can you drop the gun?
So complete and utter lies. If you're in a relationship with this person and you were trying to resolve something, this is probably what you would be faced with.
Down at your side. All right. And just stay in that position. I got to get a little bit of light right here. And I need you to look at the tip of my pen right here and follow that with just your eyes and keep your head still. You understand? All right.
I'm not drunk. I don't know why you're giving me this test.
Out, okay?
Do it.
All right.
I'm sorry, I can't keep a straight face. Like, I am obviously.
Ma'am, this is pretty serious right now,
No, and I
okay?
get
So-
that. I get that.
Are you going to finish the test?
I'm finishing the test, but you would see if I was inebriated, I would have already failed the test.
Ma'am, I
I
haven't
am-
even finished the test yet.
But you have.
Do you want to
spent-
perform the test or
I
not?
am performing the
Okay,
test.
well, we're not.
Okay, so she's trying to take over the situation, as you can see. It's all avoidance.
Okay.
You can look at me in my eyes. I'm looking at you in your eyes. Your eyes is more dilated than my pupils.
Okay. Are you trained in
Now
this?
she's trying to blame shift and compare to justify. It's all escapism.
Oh, you think
We're
that I-
not going to argue, okay? Let's
I'm
stop
not-
arguing.
I'm not
Are you going to
inebriated.
perform the test?
I'm doing the test, and I'm
You're
and I'm
not
acing.
doing the test.
I'm acing
All right.
the test.
Okay.
Go ahead. What's next?
What's next?
I'm
You
not
gotta
inebriated.
Walk and turn.
Next, the officer conducted the walk and turn test, which evaluates balance, coordination, and the ability to follow instructions.
Because we're on to the next test.
And I don't have to see me swerving.
You what?
And if you saw me swerving, you should have asked me.
I did.
But you should have been a little bit more direct. I
Okay.
think that you're inebriated, ma'am, and we could have had that conversation.
Oh.
Because now, and I hope this is on body camera and
is.
dash cam,
It is.
because you want to know that's okay, because my attorney is going to
That's
represent me very well in that. That it's
That's-
not.
that's how it works.
So is your intention to take me to jail right now? Your intentions are to take me to
My
jail.
intentions are to try to do this test. Do
No,
you
your
wanna-
intentions are to take me to jail.
So you can see she's trying to shift who has the authority, but she's completely self-unaware.
Already
Or
passed
we
the
don't.
test.
Do you want to or do
But
you not?
here's my thing.
Why do you keep talking? Why do you
I
keep
passed
talking?
his test, and he's not going to let me stop
Why
until
are
I
you still
fail
talking?
something.
Why are you still
Because
talking?
I passed your test,
I'm trying to
you're
help
not
you
going
now.
to let me go until I fail something, and that's the truth.
So you can see she's making up her own picture of what's going on here and trying to avert and blame shift.
Your left foot on the line, right foot in front of your left foot. Stay there. No, stop.
It's cold out
Put your
there.
left foot with your right foot in front of your left foot. Steps like this.
Cold. I'm naked. And you got me in the snow.
Listen. 9
Did I
more
not pass
to where you
your eye
started.
test?
1,
Did I not
2,
pass-
in front of your left foot. Hands and arms down your side. Now you may begin.
3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do you want me to turn left or right, sir? Left or right? I'm gonna just go this way. Is that okay with you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Thank you. All right, next one, put your feet together like this. Hands and arms, 1003, 1004, and so on until I tell you to stop. The whole time you're doing it, keep your hands and arms down your side, keep your eyes on your foot, and count out loud. Do you understand? All right, whenever you're ready, you may begin.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009. Woo!
You can continue.
Woo!
Placed under arrest for OVI, okay? Reach away from your body. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Rolex. That's something you could never. Yeah, that's a Rolex. You couldn't even afford the bracelet.
Get that other one.
And now she's making offensive statements, belittling statements. This is what happens once they're caught, and it'll happen to you.
Make sure they don't double lock them so they don't close up on you. All right, so you are in arrest for OVI, operating a vehicle under the influence.
Okay.
Let's go right back here to this car. Let's go.
I'm trying. Let's close my coat a little bit.
We'll get you inside. You don't
So
have to
where
worry about
where were you taking me?
Police department.
To where?
Police department.
Police department?
That is correct.
Police department.
We'll start there and then
I can't sit in the front seat?
sit in the back. Come on. Come on. There you go.
Following the arrest, the officer conducted a search of the female's vehicle, as is standard procedure in such cases. During the search, the officer discovered an open container of alcohol inside the vehicle, which further corroborated the suspicion of impaired driving.
There's no laws when you're drinking the claws, right?
Might have left the alcohol behind. The officer, experienced in handling such scenarios, recognized this as an attempt to deflect responsibility.
You know why this was on the floor?
What is that? No, I don't drink that.
See, what is that? No, I don't drink it. Complete and utter evasion.
My car last week.
Last week?
Yep.
Alright, well that...
Well, maybe the week before, because it's for the Super Bowl. I have people in my car.
You don't have one?
No, I don't drink. I don't drink White Claw. So
Like sitting up like this?
I think it
Well,
was
it had to be because
inside.
it was like full like that.
Oh, then yeah, I'd have to check.
She's an out-and-out liar.
my back seat when we do special events like Super Bowl. We had a party for Super Bowl. So
Based on the circumstances and the totality of evidence, the officer remained confident that the open container was connected to the female's impaired state at the time of the stop. After securing the evidence and completing the initial investigation, the officer transported the female to the police station for further processing and documentation.
I don't know what you're smelling on my breath, sir. But I'm damn sure not inebriated. I can't wait for my lawyer to beat the shit out of y'all in court.
Thank you.
It's gonna be fun.
Alright,
So what's gonna happen to my truck?
I have to tow it.
Yeah, so who's towing it?
I'll get that information once I receive it.
But did you give them the key or are they gonna f it up? Because I just got them tires yesterday.
This is a bigger Escalade, so I might go a little airborne loading it.
The case was later brought before a court, where the female faced charges for violating traffic rules and driving under the influence. These charges reflected the seriousness of her actions, including reckless driving, failing to cooperate with law enforcement, and operating a vehicle while impaired. The presence of the open alcohol container further reinforced the gravity of the situation.
She lied the whole time. She lied the whole time. She was never going to tell the truth. And many men today are confronted with this kind of attitude when the relationship's established and they're trying to get some resolve. And I've seen this. I've had women sit on unresolved for months and months and months, and by the time they've worn you out, they blame you for the problem anyway. Be careful what you're doing out there, guys. I'll see you on the next one, and have no sympathy for these people.